Imagine combining the ancient magic of SHAZAM with the godlike legends of Krypton. In today's video, we are creating a Kryptonian version of SHAZAM, a new champion not empowered by Earth's mythological icons, but by the forgotten deities of Krypton. But before we dive in, let's break down who SHAZAM is and what makes him so powerful. Okay, SHAZAM, also known as Captain Marvel, is the superhero form of Billy Batson, a teenage orphan chosen by a powerful wizard named SHAZAM. By shouting the word SHAZAM, Billy transforms into an adult magical powerhouse blessed with the abilities of 6 legendary figures. S is the wisdom of Solomon, that's divine intellect, knowledge, and strategy. H, strength of Hercules, God tier strength. A, stamina of Atlas, near infinite endurance. Z, power of Zeus, magical lightning, energy projection. A, we got the courage of Achilles, absolute bravery and mental resistance. And M, the speed of Mercury, super speed, flight, and reflexes. Shout out to these comments for the idea, and if you have a similar idea, then let me know in the comments and I see what I could do. Alright, let's get into it. Who do we have first?
Ro, wisdom and enlightenment background. The sun god and chief deity of Krypton, often depicted as the giver of light, truth, and divine order. Powers, divine knowledge, cosmic awareness, celestial order, healing light. Gifts to champion, cosmic intellect and insight, instinctive comprehension of the universe, enhanced moral reasoning and leadership.
This is the chief deity of Krypton itself. This is the wisdom, the enlightenment, often depicted as the giver of light, truth, and divine order. So yeah, we had a divine knowledge, the cosmic awareness. Wow, healing light. Come on, y'all. This is the top of the top. This is the Odin. This is the Zeus. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to pantheons and Krypton, they have their own. All right. So we have the cosmic intellect and insight for our champion. What's higher than that? Cosmic intellect and insight. Come on, y'all. And the comprehension of the universe. So yeah, so this champion is going to understand the ins and out of the universe. And of course, we're going to throw in the leadership, the enhanced reasoning. All of this is going to be important to create this powerful Kryptonian champion. I'm looking for to make this champion more powerful than Superman, and already the intelligence is going to make it very doable. All right, so we just need a lot more feats to make it over and beyond Superman, and I think we can do it. All right, who do we have next for the strength?
Sithana, strength and ice power. Background, a Kryptonian goddess of ice and darkness, once rejected by Ro. She is a being of intense power and emotion. Powers, super strength, cryokinesis, rage-fueled power, near godlike durability. Gifts to champion, godlike physical strength, equal to or beyond Superman. Ice-based abilities, secondary to strength. Berserker-level durability and offense.
We have a Kryptonian goddess of ice and darkness. She has the super strength. She can control ice. Wow. Rage-fueled power, near godlike durability. So that's going to give us a lot to work with. We have the durability, the godlike strength. Wow. And then we can get more powerful the more rage we unlock. So yeah, the godlike physical strength equal to or beyond Superman. It's there. It's there. Superman is a regular Kryptonian if you think about it. But this is his god, this is pantheon, you know what I'm saying? So this is already gonna put us above the Supermans, you know. So the godlike strength is there. Like I said, the ice-based ability is there. Then we had the berserker level durability and offense. There's no hurting us on any level of physical. Then we have this enraged berserker level that increases the defense and the offense. Superman, I don't think he has this. This is incredible. Wow. Yeah, it's stacking up to be something crazy. I hate that, you know, DC hasn't traveled into this type of uh ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't looked this way and figured, if y'all gonna make a pantheons of different cultures within DC, why not then bring in the SHAZAM of that to represent that? I feel like that is a great way to not just spread the knowledge of the stories, but also the characters. All right, who do we have next for the stamina?
Yuta, stamina, and longevity. Background, a lesser-known Kryptonian deity associated with perseverance, time, and journeys. Powers, sustained survival, protection from aging, cosmic balance. Gifts to champion, infinite stamina, resistance to fatigue, hunger, aging, or disease. Ability to survive in extreme conditions, space, vacuum, radiation.
Okay, so this is a lesser known Kryptonian deity. We have the stamina, the protection from aging, cosmic balance, all right, sustained survival. That is huge. Infinite stamina. We've seen Superman get winded, get tired. He needs to rest, he needs to recharge. This right here just locks in that we are infinite when it comes to stamina. We can outlast a lot of these foes. Resistant to fatigue, hunger, aging, or disease. Ability to survive in extreme conditions. We got space, the vacuum, radiation. Awesome. That is huge. That that is powerful to be immune and ability to survive these extreme conditions. This is a super Kryptonian like never before. SHAZAM Kryptonian just might be something they might not want to play around with. Wow. Wow. I thought the Wonder Woman SHAZAM was going to be powerful, but this right here, this might be a little different. I wonder who will win. My SHAZAM, Wonder Woman, or this Superman SHAZAM. I don't know. We ain't finished yet. This Kryptonian SHAZAM, we ain't finished yet. So let's see. Let's keep going. Who do we have next for the power?
Flamebird, Vok, power of energy and flame. Background. One half of the legendary duo Nightwing and Flamebird, representing creation, fire, and rebirth. Associated with Krypton's spiritual energy. Powers, pyrokinesis, resurrection, energy projection, light form, embodiment. Gifts to champion, energy manipulation, plasma blasts, fire, divine flame, magical resistance, rebirth abilities, second wind or revival potential.
Okay, so this one represents the fire, the rebirth, creation, resurrection, energy projections. We have that light form embodiment. Wow. So we have a berserker mode, and then we can tap into a light form. We're just gonna embody light. Yeah, this is different. This is different. Those who suggested this Kryptonian SHAZAM, y'all knew what y'all was asking for. This is different. Energy manipulation. Yeah, we got fire, divine flame, plasma blast. This is scary. This is scary. This is a terrifying being. This is wow. I don't know, man. This is this is scary, but yet this is so entertaining. Like the stories that can come from this is insane. Oh wow, wow. Magical resistance. That's the thing about Superman. They say, oh, he got a weakness to magic. It's not a weakness. It's just like he has no defense, and that's with everybody. That's what Batman. That's what Flash. That's what Martian Man. Like there's nothing they can do to really block a magical attack. So yeah, they all are weak to magic in that way. But this SHAZAM, this Kryptonian SHAZAM has a resistance to magic, something that Superman can't say. Ah, wow. I think like I don't think any kryptonite is going to even harm this type of Kryptonian. This is the gods, And then look, we also have the rebirth abilities, second wind or revival potential. Coming from the ash, the phoenix. We can, if there were anything that put this champion down, we'll just come right back. Come right back, I'm real close. I'm like this close to sending this idea to the people who are in charge of, stories and coming up with the ideas. Man, y'all better use this. This is crazy. This is a good story. All right, who do we have for the courage?
Nightwing mythic, not Dick Grayson. Courage and vengeance. Background: the counterpart to Flamebird Nightwing is the symbol of order, vengeance, and righteous justice in Kryptonian myth. Powers: tactical mastery, combat precision, fear resistance. Gifts to champion: absolute fearlessness, enhanced combat instincts and agility, ability to stand against overwhelming odds.
Yeah, so this is not Dick Grayson. This is definitely where he got his name from. Superman gave him the name Nightwing, and we have the fear resistance. He is the symbol of order, vengeance, righteous justice in the Kryptonian myth. Absolute fearlessness, enhanced combat instincts and agilities, ability to stand against overwhelming odds. So we have the hand-to-hand combat here. We have the bravery. We are fearless. This champion through and through is going to be a warrior. There's no shaking this champion's resolve. This is crazy. Lex Luthor is going to hate this god. SHAZAM, Kryptonian character. There's nothing he can do. He already had problems with Superman. You're going to tell me there's a SHAZAM Kryptonian out there that can summon these godlike Kryptonian beings? Yeah, he's asking for it at this point. All right, last but not least, who do we have for speed?
Tell, speed, and light travel. Background: a mythical Kryptonian entity linked to stars, speed, and movement. Sometimes referred to in texts as the Whispering Wind. Powers: stellar navigation, flight through cosmic currents, time dilation travel. Gifts to champion: hypersonic movement and reaction time, interstellar flight, light speed traversal, and dimensional shifting.
Yeah, this is the speed. Hypersonic movement, reaction time, light speed. Wow, dimensional shifting, interstellar flight. Yeah, so this right here is going to be, it's going to lock it in for the most powerful SHAZAM character I've seen. Darkseid is in trouble. Darkseid does not want problems with this SHAZAM, this Kryptonian SHAZAM. Whoa, okay, this just hit me. I did do a new god SHAZAM, right? Wow, Darkseid is a new god. That new god SHAZAM versus this Kryptonian SHAZAM, I'm really leaning towards trying to see who would win. I feel like the Kryptonian SHAZAM should do it. Because these feats, the speed feats by itself is just fat. I don't see any of the new guys keeping up with this type of speed. Interstellar flight, flight through cosmic currents, time dilation travel. Yeah. This is different. This Kryptonian SHAZAM is a problem through and through. At the end of the day, I do think this right here could make for a good story that could tie in a lot of lore for Clark, while also bringing in SHAZAM, Billy Batson. I could see them having, a mini-series of sort. That could be fire. What do y'all think about this Kryptonian SHAZAM? Let me know in the comments, and y'all stay safe.